In the last lecture, I showed you how our web application looks like on a native device and how we can actually add it to the home screen and how we can then start it with this button. Now, it would be nice if we wouldn't have to add it manually, but instead if the browser would prompt us to do so. And on this page, you can see it. Here on the right, you just saw the banner coming up from the bottom. Let's do this again. They're entering a page here, and this page will actually be a progressive web app page, and then you see this banner sliding up from the bottom whether we want to install this or not, add it to the home screen. On this page you also find the criteria, and I do link to this page. Link can be found at the end of the module, or to be precise at this page, which is linked here, which is an always kept up-to-date version of the requirements. Because these requirements will probably change over time, and right now these are the current requirements to be fulfilled to see the banner, but as they might change, it's far more useful for you to know where to look it up than to rely on the video here, which might simply not be true in 1 year or so. So right now at the point of time recording this, we need to have a web app manifest with a short name, a name, 144 by 144 icon, and a start URL, as well as a service worker and our page being served by HTTPS, which is generally a requirement for service workers. Now, we'll come back to service workers later in the course. They are a super important topic for progressive web apps, and I don't want to dive too deep into them right now. Again, this is some extra feature you need to unlock on your page, which depends on your page being served via HTTPS. Localhost is an exception though. And you will need this too for this web app install banner to appear. Finally, your page needs to be visited at least twice, with at least 5 minutes between these visits to see that banner. So these are the current requirements. Again, check this page to see the up-to-date requirements. Now, since we need service workers here, we don't fulfill these requirements yet. We will do so soon in this course though, once we covered service workers. For now, be aware that this banner exists, prompting the user whether he wants to install it or not, but you can always toggle it manually via add to home screen.